All right. It says the gold and copper book in which Solomon imprisoned the jinn. You better not open that, bucko. Oh, yeah, this is a crazy one. This is a damn snake. We got another demonic ass egg. Let's see what happens. How are all these trees getting that much water? I believe the root system is connected straight down to the depths of hell, even past the depths of hell or Sheol.
It turns out that volcanoes are not what we thought they were. They aren't spewing lava from deep underground the Earth's crust. They are actually the dead carcasses of old dragons.
You better lock in and buckle up, bucko! Cause you're in for another creepy and scary TikTok reaction video. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button because we're diving into the creepiest, strangest, weirdest, most disturbing TikToks and videos on YouTube. And you want to be careful because these creepy and scary TikToks / videos will make you change your entire reality and keep you up all night. And remember, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. It is up to us to do our own research and separate fact from fiction. So let's dive in and keep your head on a straight swimmer. This is Dark Waters now.
Essa descoberta. Olha essa descoberta.
No, guys, this is a crazy artifact. I zoomed in a little bit so we can get a really good look at it. I thought I saw the Egyptian, some magician. Is that Saturn? That's definitely Saturn they put on that. I'm seeing Thoth, I believe, at the top. This is definitely some type of artifact about Saturn. That's the Egyptian eye. Drop in the comments what you guys can see, or if you guys even know what this is. Some type of egg. Pineal gland, maybe? Ra? Did they snatch the pineal gland out of a giant? I don't know. But that is definitely interesting. What type of artifact? And it had the DNA sequence. Did you guys see that at the end right there? Is that a DNA sequence or was that a snake? You guys tell me. All right. It says the gold and copper book in which Solomon imprisoned the jinn. You gotta be kidding me. This does look like a gold book, though. You better not open that, bucko. He opened it? You fool.
What? We probably shouldn't even try to read that, to be honest. Looks like the Star of David with gold pages. How did they get this book, and why are they touching it with their hands? What in the world? Oh, so that's just the scrolls, I guess. For a second, it looked like two doobies he pulled out of there. But look, that's a sword. I wouldn't be playing around with that. But it looks like something's in the middle, y'all. Drop in the comments below. What is this? It's been a minute since we did one of these artifact videos, so it's time. We're going in. A book with a damn demon trapped in it. Look at the end, though. Alright, we ain't trying to read that. But look at this, though. What does that say? Some type of triangle. I mean, some type of diamond with the Star of David in it. Some foreign language. It doesn't look cuneiform. It looks Hebrew. I hear y'all in the chat right now. Chuck, it's cuneiform. I like saying cuneiform. It sounds better, all right? But I hear y'all. Chuck, it's pronounced cuneiform. Just let me say cunei. What in the world? Look at his facial expression. Like he understands everything. This is twisted. We are officially in Dark Waters 9 early, guys. The Greys had a baby? I don't know. Braille? It has no sound. Is this where they found it? It looked like it had a stone door on the cover of it. All right, we're going in. I would send a drone in there first. I would not be walking in there. Sarcophagus. When was the last time we kicked open a sarcophagus? It's been a minute. We on our Dark Souls 3. That's where they found it, I'm guessing. This is some scary stuff. Whatever's in there, it got up and left, or they took it. Oh yeah, this is a crazy one. The OGs know about this one. This is a damn snake. They cut open a snake and put Hebrew. Oh yeah, this is some terrible stuff, y'all. We got owls. We got the, what are those called, man? Menorahs, I think. A damn goat head with a menorah and the Star of David does not sound right. What is that sign with the two thumbs? What is that? Oh, this is a new one, guys. We haven't seen this one. What in the world? Some type of lady. They didn't waste an inch of that snake, y'all. And they put jewels for his eyes, though. This is some dark magic type stuff. Straight out of the treasure trove of Solomon. That star had some type of... Look at the eye on his forehead, man. What are the owls holding? This is definitely Hebrew. I don't even know what those are. Ostriches, peacock. You got deers. You got some bison or buffalo. Doves with the all-seeing eye. Grapes. I don't even know what that is. A ram. What is that? And who knows who that is? Could that be one of Solomon's wives, or I don't know. Drop in the comments below your thoughts on that. Oh no. I guarantee you. Oh no, we got sound. We got sound on this one. I didn't see nothing. They're saying look over here. That kind of resembles a skull. Maybe something was trapped. Definitely. I definitely would say this is man-made. A man-made cave. So what though? I have no idea. But they definitely snatched all the treasure out that was in here. On some Laura Croft type stuff, y'all. Y'all would drop in the comments what y'all think, man. Was this like some type of ancient treasure trove that they didn't already looted, or what? We got another demonic ass egg. Let's see what happens. Y'all, this was in 2024. What are they selling these? How many do they got? Oh, it looks like if you watch it slowly, he broke. I thought the egg broke it from like some type of magical force, but he literally tapped the mirror on the back of the thing. If you watch it slowly, he's trying to break the mirror to show you this ain't no magic trick. This thing really disappears. What type of egg is that? I am shocked. This is what the comments say. Red mercury, otherwise known as vampire's blood. But that's an egg. The egg has a shadow. It says the egg has a shadow. The mirror should have shown the shadow, not the egg. These stones are found in Sri Lanka, Mexico, and several other countries with above 3,000 years old history. They are used to create harmony on lands they live, synchronizing with nature. It's heavy rain creating chaos happen. They change the anomaly to oppose of what's happened, creating balance. If harvest is not going well, they act on the land to the opposite. Harvest prevails. It's real. In Persian, it's called the Jeva stone. All right. What is written on the paper, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What does that say? Let's see what Java stone is real quick. On these stones, obsidian, which is beautiful. I love it. This is a beautiful stone. But throw a mirror behind it. It kind of looks like the night sky. I do like that stone a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Was this real or not? Was it Photoshop? Y'all tell me. But I think it might be real. Here we go again. We see him breaking down atoms. What type of parchment paper? That might even be flesh, low key. Nah, that ain't no flesh. It might be. Is this book real, y'all? What is that on the cover? Like somebody's mouth getting opened up, and then he's getting knowledge coming out of his mind. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Oh, we got the Ring of Solomon. This could be in reverse, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They could have did this and just put it in reverse. If they had this ring spinning in the beginning, if it just was sitting there and then just jumped up and started spinning, that's a different story all the way through. But you see, they don't show the beginning of it. So that's my thoughts on this ring. Here we go. This rock is moving. My man got his lunch in this bowl next to this alien rock. What's about to happen? That is insane. This rock is moving, y'all. Explain that. You see it's vibrating. Why does he have the eggs there? Is it gonna cook the egg? It definitely has some type of vibrating frequency. Is this some type of hollow earth rock beyond the edge? What is it going to do to these eggs? How can you make this up? Ain't got no sound to it, y'all. Just some stuff banging. Did it cook the eggs? What's... What's inside that rock, though? That's what I want to know. What type of material is that? Here go those dates again, man. What are they selling these artifacts? They said, look, if you got the coin, you can have one of these, man. I'm guessing it heated the egg up, guys. Your thoughts below. Tell me what y'all think. Oh yeah, it did. That looks like some type of prophet holding the Star of David. It's definitely Hebrew. It's not cuneiform. Oh, these are real scrolls, y'all. This is some post-reset artifacts. That's what we calling it now. The menorah. They not playing around with that menorah, y'all. That could be Genesis, Deuteronomy, the Book of Numbers. What's that circle, though, we keep seeing? Somebody got to be able to read this. Uh-oh, they up to no good again. What does that say? I'm going to pause it just so we can read it. Germans, what? That last video's got me questioning. Is that a 1914? Or is that a J that says 914? 2 pounds of red mercury? A I or a J could have been in front of that, y'all. It's magnetic. And it turns red. Is that how all mercury turns red? They need some type of magnetic stone next to it? Does the water go back to normal or does it stay red? We all know that Coke bottle's gonna bust. But it stayed red. It still had a little tint of red. I hate to say it, but this is what it reminds me of when Jesus turned water into wine, you know, but that didn't look like wine. That just looked like it turned into red. And it wasn't any regular wine. You know, according to the good book, it was the best wine. Cause they said, oh, you brought out the good wine first. Cause normally you drink the bad wine and lead it to you save the best wine for last. But when they drank the wine, he turned red. They said, damn, you brought out the best wine first. Drop your thoughts below. Wasting this perfectly good Coke bottle. That was a glass case too. You know that boy was sweet. Oh man, now they busting open a sarcophagus. Let's see if it got sound. No sound, y'all. But you got your boy narrating. What could be the liquid coming out of this sarcophagus? it's not water. I would be terrified if it wasn't water. Is that coming out of a nostril? Healing stone from the pharaohs. It looks like they heated it up. And they gave him Wolverine. They should call that the Wolverine stone. Because on X-Men, Wolverine had a fast healing power. That is definitely interesting. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's interesting. All right, Miracle Stick. I don't know how it's a miracle stick. Is it gonna bust open that Mountain Dew? Okay. That's all right, man. Y'all gotta do a little bit better, man. Oh, they found the Mercury ring? Is this the Philosopher's ring? Did they need these type of rings to do some type of alchemy? All right, guys. Let's see if it got some sound. They banging Little John or Bone Thugs to these ancient artifacts. They out cold. Can't be stopped. We hot. Hebrew. These Hebrew books, man. Metal books. This is fascinating though, y'all. Don't let that Bone Thugs music. Don't let that throw you off. That they find these Hebrew books, man. And they metal. Why would they play that song though, man? We hot. Oh man. Guys, this is another. Is this the same one or is this another one? Hebrew talisman engraved in python skin, 4 meters long. Historical. They got that Baphomet head, 2 owls. Oh yeah, this is the same one. Yeah, man, this ain't nothing to play with. What's that hand? That hand sign? What is that? Let's see it one more time because it's interesting, y'all. And what's that sign? The circle? Is that like some type of transmutation circle or alchemy? And then they go into paradise. Oh, they showing you the island where they got it from? They got music banging, but your boy is here narrating. This definitely looks Aztec. I bet you water shot out those things back in the day or something, man. Fingal's Cave, Scotland. You guys know what that is, right? That's roots of a tree. If you look carefully, this is an ancient tree root. We should dive into this one, man, because this is interesting. Let me write it down real quick. 60 million years ago, stop the cap. Yeah, man. What y'all looking at is an ancient tree. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. Activate submersible. We hot. That song gonna be stuck in my head. Can't be touched, can't be. That's Roy Jones' song, isn't it? Can't be touched, can't be stopped. We hot. Oh man, I can't. All right, let's type in this shore on Finland. We're in Fingal's Cave. Got it.
This remote bucket list gem in Scotland looks like it's man-made, but it's actually the work of Mother Nature. These enormous hexagon-shaped columns can be found in Fingal's Cave on the uninhabited Isle of Staffa. They were formed following a volcanic eruption that happened around 60 million years ago. Similar in structure to the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, the unusual shapes are a result of the solidified lava cooling, causing it to contract and fracture. Today, you can visit the cave on a day trip via the mainland or a number of the surrounding local islands. The trip allows a few hours to explore the island and walk along the ledge inside the cave itself.
Anakin say it. Liar! You liar! Straight lying. Before the video even gets started, you can tell this was a giant tree protruding out into the ozone layer.
Fingal's Cave, a sea cave in the uninhabited island of Staffa, which is in Scotland. Those with open eyes know this is no hexagonal spewing ancient volcano. But if you'd like to see this beautiful piece of our much larger ancient past up close, just take a look at this kayak video, touring around the uninhabited island, or should I say, ancient tree stump. The eyes are useless when the mind is blind, and the mind has been intentionally blinded to so much of this true world of ours. But whether or not your eyes are truly wanting to see, that's entirely up to you. But we can all agree that this is one beautiful place. Reminds me of kayaking the Apostle Islands in Wisconsin.
Look at it.
Question everything, friends. Until next time.
The eyes are useless when the mind is blind. Anytime you see something hexagonal like that, guys, you need to automatically be like tree. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to tell us magma form like that from drying. There's no way. It would look like some type of giant muddy mess, unsymmetrical, because you know how lava flows. Let me show you what lava looks like.
Let me show you something.
This is lava flow. There's nothing hexagonal about lava flow, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, always. You're trying to tell me hexagonal forms from lava flow? Stop it. You're gatekeeping. No matter how this drips, it will never be hexagonal. Devil's Tower. Oh, man, we might have to dive into the trees, man. The Japanese or Chinese, look how they cutting these trees, y'all. You know, what if they just had some giant proton cannon? What if the giants had this technology and they just was proton cannon, you know, these giant trees? When they said the angels labored at the trees, you know, maybe it was the fallen angels, you know, and they had this technology, but they was giants and they just was, and now this is what we got. Y'all tell me. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Of nature and music blend, an echo of haunting melodies reverberating off ancient stones. Welcome to Fingal's Cave. This geological marvel, situated on the uninhabited island of Staffa, Scotland, is a testament to nature's artistry. Its hexagonal columns, crafted by volcanic eruptions 60 million years ago, form a cathedral-like structure that's an acoustic step inside, and you'll hear the eerie symphony of the wind and waves, creating a natural concert that inspired Mendelssohn's Hebrides Overture. The cave's unique acoustics are a result of the echoes bouncing off the basalt columns, creating an unforgettable auditory experience. Whether you're an adventurer seeking the extraordinary, a nature lover moved by stunning landscapes, or a music enthusiast intrigued by natural acoustics, Fingal's Cave is a symphony of natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Experience the timeless magic of Fingal's Cave. It's more than a destination, it's a journey into the heart of nature's orchestra. Picture a realm where the symphony of nature and music blend.
I do want to.
Fingal's Cave is a sea cave on the uninhabited seas of Scotland, known for its natural acoustics. At 72 feet tall and 270 feet deep, what makes this sea cave so visually astoundingly is the hexagonal columns of basalt, shaped in neat six-sided pillars that make up its interior walls. These fractured columns form a crude walkway just above the water level so that visitors can go far inside and explore the cave. The exact location of this hidden gem, as well as thousands of other hidden gems in the UK, can be found on our official UK Hidden Gems app on the App Store. Fingal's Cave is a sea cave.
Alright, now let's see if we can break down the hexagonal, because they definitely pushing that volcanic drying hexagonal doctrine pretty tough. So let's see if we can really break it down for you. Activate submersible. They really trying us, y'all. They just must think we're just straight NPCs. You know, okay, yeah, that sounds great. No, we ain't no NPCs over here. We fire up the jet ski and get down to the bottom of it.
Trees create hexagonal cell walls, not volcanoes. Just look at these cell walls of a tree. But they tell us what our own eyes see are just some ancient volcanoes. Ancient hexagonal spewing column volcanoes, making remains that look exactly like trees. And it's not just the tree stumps that remain. You can find the evidence everywhere of this, scattered through the hills and the much smaller forests of today. Or we just build right on top of the tree stumps and don't even notice. But when you make the comparison, it's clear. We are but the ants, walking on the remains of a much larger past. They told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. Think carefully about that line from 1984. It's essential for you to not know a thing about this realm we live in. For this prison, which its walls are built on the illusion of freedom, where the prisoners never see the bars on the cages, giving them the illusion of freedom. That is what our modern society is, an open-air prison, where the prisoners never see the bars on the cages, keep us blind of our history, our true origins and true natures of this realm. Those are all of our invisible shackles. Question everything, friends. Trees create hexagonal cell walls, not volcanoes.
When the mind is blind, the eyes are useless. This was a giant tree. Probably went way below underground. Like what we're looking at, this probably goes down a good, probably half a mile still. And that's where the real route started.
Wax. The honeycomb is a mass of hexagonal prismatic wax. The bees have an innate intelligence to construct their honeycombs with hexagonal tiling because it creates equal-sized cells while minimizing the total perimeter of the cells. In other words, it is economical. It uses the least material to create a lattice of cells. The geometric efficiency of the hexagon can be seen everywhere in nature. The dragonfly's eyes are composed with hexagonal efficiency. Look, the hexagon is everywhere. No two snowflake patterns are the same, but they all share the same fundamental hexagonal geometry. And then there is the case of flax plant stems. As you can see, each individual fiber is hexagonal in shape. This is not an accident. No Kabbalah Ein Sof randomness, luck of the draw. This is intelligent design. The natural world grows and develops with efficiency. The stem consists of hexagonal columns that allow it to grow upwards. And the result is this. Beautiful plants and trees grow upward towards the sky. When we look at tree rings under a microscope, we see similar geometric patterns of the hexagon. Microscopic photographs of petrified wood shows these same hexagonal columns. But according to the scientific priests, there exist anomalies in our world. The basalt columns.
The scientific priest. I love that. All that talk. This is what happens when volcanic structures melt and it forms this magnificent pattern. Hexagon, man, you must think we're crazy.
Perfect hexagonal columns that mirror the tight efficiency we see in organic living matter. Wikipedia and mainstream science tell us that columnar basalt formed due to the cooling of magma or lava flows. This is what lava looks like when active. And this is what it looks like when it has cooled and hardened. So,
wow, he found actual photos of what it looks like. Where not a hexagon in sight, just a destruction. It looks like, I don't even know what I could say. This looks terrible, you know? And I have a theory volcanoes aren't really organic either, but that's for another video.
So how did magma or lava cool down and form hexagonal shapes so perfect in their geometric symmetry? This is Giant's Causeway in Ireland. Does it look like magma lava formed these huge, perfectly shaped hexagonal columns? The honeycomb is a mass of
I want part 2. Where's part 2? Man, he be spitting. That's my same boy from the Giza. Alright guys, we found part 2. You know how I say eat the meat, spit out the bones? There ain't no bones in this. This is a straight boneless steak.
I want you to imagine that you are a child again, beset with curiosity at the wonders of the world. What do you see? Devil's Tower in northeastern Wyoming. The world's most famous structure of basalt columns. A pilgrimage for rock climbers who venture up the seemingly endless chimneys between the columns. They tell us it was formed by igneous lava. What do you see now? I know what you see. Traces of old volcanic magma that cooled and formed a rock mesa. We weren't even given a chance. We all know this film. Steven Spielberg weaving his sorcery and solidifying the satanic name, Devil's Tower, and pushing the alien agenda on us once again. Constant distraction. It wasn't always called this. The Native Americans called it Mateo Tepe, or Great Bear Lodge, and there is entire folklore surrounding it. It wasn't until 1875 that Richard Irving Dodge gave it a satanic name, and which President Roosevelt immortalized in 1906 when he designated it the first US national monument. This is not solidified lava flow. It is the remains of a giant silicon-based tree. This is the real petrified tree, and this is the distraction, the control, the lie. These were not formed from volcanic ash. They are remnants, tiny branches and twigs from something much larger and long forgotten. Look closer as these climbers venture upwards. You can see the individual hexagonal towers, much like the individual hexagonal fibers. Some fibers become loose over time and break away from the overall mass. Look closer at the cracks and broken parts of the outer stem. It's petrified epidermis, the layer of cells that cover the stems, much like our connective tissue fascia.
He's literally telling you what it is. I wish I had my pen.
Stems do not enter the ground horizontally, but bend into the ground, like the base of a tree. Look at the plant stem flax again. See how the mass becomes smaller at the edges. Now look. We see the same thing here. Imagine the climber who thought of nothing else but rocks and never saw the tree. Look at the other basalt column wonders of the world. Please tell me how magma or lava formed this. Did the magma flow just stop in midair and begin to cool and solidify into these hexagonal columns? Just as divine creation gave other organisms the innate intelligence of hexagonal efficiency, these columns were part of living trees. Lava could not have formed this even if it tried. But you didn't notice, did you? Can you not see it? We were born with sight and we've become blind. Your eyes have become traitors over time. Look closer. The top is flat. This tree was cut down. And this was just a small one. These giant tree stumps are literally everywhere. Look.
This is in Australia. Look at how massive that one in Australia is, man. This tree was massive, guys. Massive. There's no telling how deep it goes into the earth, man. I think they go down to the veins, to the fountains of the deep. Because you got to ask yourself, how are all these trees getting that much water? I believe the root system is connected straight down. I'm going to put a picture right here. The root system is connected straight down to the depths of hell, even past the depths of hell or Sheol, you know, whatever you want to call it. It goes past that to the foundations of the earth. I just wanted to say real quick, while you're looking at these trees, look at how smooth the cut is. You know, anybody chopping a tree knows that you're not going to get a clean, smooth cut like that. So that makes me believe the angels had some type of technology like this. Look how smooth and sharp that cut was. They either had a giant chainsaw or they had this laser technology. And if you think about it, all the angels had heavenly knowledge. So it would be really nothing for them to create a giant laser to do something like this, guys. Just a thought while we're looking at it. I want that to be running in your head so you can be thinking about that, man. South Africa, these trees were everywhere, guys.
Not all of them were cut down. Only the really good ones. Others were blasted, torn, and laid down. Look. Lava could not have formed this even if it tried. Look.
That's a new one for me. Blasted though? That's bonkers. Are you mean to tell me every single mountain was straight a tree once and it was straight blasted? Drop your thoughts below on that. I got a theory about volcanoes too, man, that they just were ancient civilizations junk. Because if you put a whole bunch of plastic together, even nowadays, if you try to melt and put a whole bunch of plastic together, it forms something that looks like this. If you melt a whole bunch of plastic, it looks just like this. It comes straight out like that. So I'm starting to think that all volcanoes are ancient toxic waste dumps. They didn't know where to put all their toxic materials, so they just tried burying it all and made these giant mounds, and inside those mounds had a chemical reaction, thus making lava spew out. I'm gonna try to find a video on it, man. I wanted to save it for a different day, but since we on this subject, why not? This theory is pretty crazy too, of what actually volcanoes might be. Now, if you guys can't tell, what's going on here, basically they're saying it's slaying dragons. And the slain dragon, whatever's inside its stomach, the guts and bones in the mountains make the volcanoes. So that's an interesting theory. Let me know your thoughts on that below.
It turns out that volcanoes are not what we thought they were. They aren't spewing lava from deep underground the Earth's crust. They are actually the dead carcasses of old dragons. And if you don't see it yet, maybe you will now. This is the face of a dragon that died. There are many other examples of volcanoes looking like the faces of dragons, just like this one right here. And that's because they are. Now let's take a look at Mayon Volcano. And what do we have here to the right? It is the head of a dragon. The entire mountain is the dead carcass that exploded, and all that remains that is visible is the head. Here's another one, Mount Vesuvius. We got the dragon on the left, and its mouth is spewing out all of the elements inside of its stomach, which I'll get to soon, and it created this mountain here. Now, I bet you didn't know that there are animals that actually use glycerin and potassium to make fiery explosions that shoot out of their body, usually their butt. Such as the bombardier beetle, which has a reaction going on inside of the back of its body, and then it just like shits out a huge flame of fire. So is it really that hard to think that perhaps there was an animal a long time ago that could shoot flames out of its mouth with just glycerin and potassium? But there we are. Now you know that volcanoes are actually the dead bodies of dragons, and there are chemical reactions going on which create the flames going upward, and it's just basically going on in the animal's stomach. However long this thing died, it was probably like 1,000 years ago. It turns out that volcanoes are not what we thought they were.
What you're looking at is a volcano that spews the coldest lava on Earth. It's called Oldonyo Lengai, which means the mountain of God, and is found in Tanzania in the East African Rift Valley. And despite the Rift Valley being home to Africa's most active volcanoes, none of them share the unique properties that Oldonyo Lengai has. All other volcanoes on Earth spew a cocktail of silica and oxygen, while Oldonyo Lengai is mostly calcium, sodium, and dissolved carbon dioxide. As a result, Oldonyo Lengai is the only known volcano in the world to erupt carbonatite, making it the coolest lava on Earth, literally, erupting no hotter than 510 degrees Celsius versus the typical 1,160 degrees Celsius. It is so cold that a Maasai porter fell into an active lava flow in 2007 and survived. Of course, he was still severely burned, but he was able to climb out and live to tell the tale. That certainly would not have been the case if it was a regular volcano, which is why you may have noticed the lava flow isn't a glowing red-orange. Honestly, it kind of looks like mud, this blackish brownish color, and that is from the carbon. Fresh lava flows black but then cools white because of the chemical reactions that occur when the lava absorbs water. And this difference in chemical reactions is really, really important. For example, Mount Kilauea contains 52% silica in its magma, while Mount St. Helens contains 64%. That 12% difference is the main reason why these two volcanoes behave so differently. Now imagine Oldonyo Lengai, whose magma only contains 3% silica. Geologists state that this chemical composition is something you'd more expect to find on a different planet. In fact, geologists have even said that Oldonyo Lengai is likely the only carbon volcano in our solar system. On top of that, because the magma has less silica, that means it's less viscous, making it not only the coldest lava flow on Earth, but also the fastest. Ultimately, we don't actually know how Oldonyo Lengai came to be. Some experts believe that at one point silica magma did erupt from this volcano, and then over time it started to mix with the natural elements in the area to eventually form a brand new magma. But the origins of this carbon magma is still a mystery. What you're looking at is a volcano that's...
Is it a mystery, or was it formed by an ancient dragon that got slayed, like a rare dragon, like a rare black dragon that spewed like black fire or something? So I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. If we go back and look at Fingal's cave, hits a little bit harder now after getting that new acquired information. If you didn't know that, you know, I know we was on our artifacts, you know, but it just threw me off, you know, because I instantly saw that, you know, and I'm, you know, real eyes realize real lies. So I'm like, man, that is a straight ancient tree, but they didn't dug off a cave inside of it. How cool is that? That looked like something they'll hide some treasure in on Zelda or something, Wind Waker. You know, look at how cool those hexagonal is. I love it, y'all. Look at how clear the water is, almost like you could drink it. I wouldn't do it, drink it. And look at, that's a person right there. So that just shows you how massive it is. But that's all I got for today's video, man. I wanted to dive more into the artifacts, but we kind of went to a different track when we discovered those trees. I wanted to go deeper into the trees. I wanted to go deeper into the artifacts. But your boy is tired, man. I'm about to chop this boy up for you guys. But your boy is tired, man. I'm going to edit this video for you guys. I'm going to get this video out to you. If you made it this far, be sure to drop the code word. The code word on this video is ancient trees. Drop ancient trees in the comments so I know you made it all the way through on this video, and I know you real. It shows me that, man, you real. You go to the end on these videos, and I appreciate it, man. But your boy about to fix something to eat, man. I don't know. Probably some chicken tacos. I got leftovers. Gonna make some chicken tacos. And then take a nap, honestly, man. After I eat those chicken tacos, and I'm gonna pass out, man. But I gotta get my strength for tomorrow, because we've been going hard, man. I've been throwing bangers right and left, man. What was we talking about yesterday? Them coins we need to get back into. Man, we got some stuff we gotta dive into, y'all. These dark waters are never ending, but man, I love you guys. God bless. All praises to the Most High. I thank you guys for joining me. Love you. Peace out.